But is that what the Bible means when it talks about hope? Well, the Bible actually talks about hope in two different ways. Hope deferred, making our hearts sick, and a hope that does not disappoint us. Which one is true? Well, it depends. It depends on the source and the definition of the word hope. We can see from Romans 15 that God is called the God of hope, and that he wants to fill us with joy and peace so that we will overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. But that's not how we usually think about hope. We usually define hope kind of like a wish. We blow out the candles of a birthday cake and we go, I hope this happens. But there's no guarantee of that. And because our definition of hope is what we're calling the biblical definition of hope, so many of us are disappointed when what we hope will happen doesn't happen, because it's not a hope that's based on the Father. It's not a hope based on his character or his promises. And I have been there. I have been there far too often lately. And one of the times I've been there recently is because we've heard his promises incorrectly. As I said, I've done this. The Lord has been walking me down a path in an answer to prayer that has now lasted well over a year, closing in on close to a year and a half. And at one point in this process, he made a promise to me that he would make my path smooth. Well, what I heard was entirely different than what he meant. What I heard was he was going to make everything go smoothly. That's not what he means when he says that. His word is real clear what he means when he says that. He says if we're facing a valley, he'll lift it up. If we're facing a mountain, he'll bring it down. He'll make the uneven ground of our life become smooth. But because I heard him completely incorrectly based on what I wanted to occur, I wanted everything to go smoothly. Well, who doesn't? I got disappointed in him. Hope you enjoyed the portion of this week's pondering that can be found at the YouTube channel, Pondering His Word with Maureen Gower. If you would like to hear the whole message, please feel free to check it out there. And may God bless you with a wonderful day.